Hello, working on a 2016 Can AM Renegade 1000R, and it's my first four-wheeler, and I knew when I purchased it it needed the CV boots replaced on the rear axles, and so it's been kind of a challenge. It seems like I've had to get a new tool for every step that I've taken here, which has been kind of frustrating, plus I'm ready to go ride. Anyway, one of the challenges I encountered was the clamps for the boots, and this one's done. It came with, I think these are like aftermarket clamps, and you use this trusty tool here, which I had to buy to put it on, which wasn't too expensive. But then when I got the inner boot in, it came with a different style of clamp. And I'll hold this guy up here, and it's more of like an OEM style clamp. And after digging around, I finally found the manufacturer of the clamp. It's called Oetiker. And of course, since it's a special kind of clamp, it takes a special kind of tool. And I saw some videos on YouTube where guys would show us how easy it is to take them off with a screwdriver, which is true. But boy, it is a bear to get them back on, because I'll kind of zoom in here. You have to have a pair of pliers that grabs this little tab along with this little tab, and then it squeezes it so that it connects. I'll show you. Okay, so here's a little better angle. So again, you need a pair of pliers to hook it from here to here and then squeeze it so that when you're done, and this little piece here goes through this hole. There we go. Then it clicks. And you can see the little ear inside there. But it takes a special pair of pliers to do that. Okay, so I was trying to figure out a way to get this clamp to lock on there. So thinking that I could maybe use these kind of pliers, which is for working on cable, I would use the end hooks. No luck. Tried a pair of channel locks, no luck. Made a special trip to Lowe's to get those type of pliers that I guess you pull nails with, kind of bull-nosed, but their nose is too fat. It wouldn't get underneath the little hooks here. So then I ended up getting these and thinking that the little points there would be enough to grab it. So short story is I destroyed the two clamps that it came with. And that's how I found myself finding the manufacturer of these clamps. Oetiker, O-E-T-I-K-E-R, something along those lines. Called them. They were no help because they only sell to distributors. They don't sell to the public. And the new pliers that they have online, nobody has. And so I was able to work with a lady, and she directed me to this company, Installation Parts Supply. They're out in California. And they happen to have the right pair of pliers. And you can see that the model is HIP 2000-414. And there's the OETIKER is the manufacturer. But this is the important piece, and I couldn't find any videos online that really helped demonstrate the little bitty hooks on the end. And that's what you need for these clamps. Try to get over here in the light. And they open up really wide. And they grab that clamp really easily. Okay. So let me get the boot on and the grease inside of it, and then I'll show you how easy this is. Okay, I got my daughter helping me to hold the camera, and all you do is take these little ears and hook it on the clamp like so, and then you just squeeze it and squeeze, and then it drops on there like that. And then once it pops, then you can see how it's properly connected onto the clamp. Little ear sticking through there. And you got one shot, so I mean, it either clicks or it breaks. So we got one more to do. We're gonna do the great big one next. Okay, so we've got our small one already installed. And now we're gonna do the bigger one. And this one's a little bit tougher because you've got to draw it up a little bit further. But I'm pretty confident with this tool that it's gonna help us install it correctly. So feed this through the hole on the bottom through there. And then just kind of get it as close as you can with your hands, which you can get at a pretty good distance. Then bring the tool in and hook it on the ears. Make sure the clamp is straight. And then just kind of put some tension on it, make sure the boot is squared up on the lip, which it is. I think we're ready to go. So this one's going to require a lot more force. But same thing, when it gets close, it'll pop whenever it locks. And that's it. That is it. You can see this one's locked into place like the other one was. Again, the manufacturer's Oetiker, and the part number, I thought it was on, here we go, 141-00414. And I got it from Installation Parts Supplies. It's out in California. Took about 2 days to get it. Pliers are around 70 bucks. And then I think I spent like another 20 bucks in shipping, but they got it to me in 2 days. So we're almost ready to hit the trails.